Hello everyone, welcome to ChessViser, your wise choice to improve your chess. In today's video, I'm going to show you some amazing chess tricks and traps in Owen's defense, especially the Matinovsky Gambit for both colors. You can try these ideas in your games to win the games very quickly. So before we begin this video, if you are new here, consider subscribing the channel and press the bell icon for the instant notifications for the future videos. So without any further delay, let's get started. Let's check the first one. This is the famous trap where you can checkmate the black in just 8 moves. So white starts the game with e4, black plays b6, the Evans defense, and white places the second pawn in the center which controls more number of squares. So black plays bishop to b7, developing as well as attacking the pawn. And here in Owen's defense, black is basically opting for the hypermodern defense where black will give pressure in the center by the piece play. And if white extends further with the pawn, then it will be easy for black to target these pawns. Anyway, let's continue our trap. Now bishop to d3, defending the pawn. Pawn to f5 by black, and this is the idea of black now. If you capture the pawn, then he will capture our g2 pawn, and he will further capture our rook. And this variation will lead into the Matinovsky Gambit. The last move by black weaken the light squares severely around the king, and white can accept that pawn, and we can what do you say that we can easily exploit these weaknesses sooner. And after this capture, black will happily go and capture g2 because he is going to win the rook. But here, as I said earlier, white is having different idea. So after bishop captures g2, queen h5 check, g6 by black, f takes g6. Black can defend the position with the bishop to g7, but many of the naive players would not be knowing this. But if he thinks he could attack the queen, then it's game over for black, because after g takes h7, discovered check by the queen, and once the knight recaptures, we can deliver this beautiful bishop checkmate on g6. Another variation, or another good variation for black in this position is not to play knight f6 attacking the queen and get checkmated. Rather, he should play bishop to g7, and where black will have some trick against white, like after let's say we capture on h7, checking again. Once the king moves, white will capture the knight and promote the queen with a check. After the king recapture, as you can see now, white's two major pieces are hanging. After queen g4, black can capture the rook finally. So this is the only trick for black. And let us go back and understand where white goes wrong. After the discovered check by the queen, king goes to f8, and here we had two main moves. Already we checked the one with the promotion, capturing the knight with the promotion, and now white could try knight f3. If bishop takes that knight, then white can win the game immediately by capturing that piece with a check. And here if king goes to e8, then bishop to g6 is a checkmate, so he must block the check. So knight f6 blocking the check, and we can pick up the free rook in the corner. Let's go back and check the other two options by black. Instead of capturing the knight, if black captures the rook, now white can play knight e5, threatening the checkmate in the next move. So the knight must be captured. So after bishop takes e5, d takes e5, if black tries to defend the position like queen to e8, then bishop h6 check. After knight takes h6, queen takes h6 check. After king f7, and this is the only move for the king. So after that we can go bishop to c4 check. If e6 by black, then queen f6 is the checkmate, and if not e6, if d5, then e6 is the another wonderful checkmate by the pawn. And blocking the check with a light square, bishop will delay the inevitable. Let's go back and check the final variation for black here. Instead of capturing the rook or the knight, black can develop the knight and attack the queen. So after queen g6, it will be very difficult to dislodge this queen from the g6 square. And after this, if black thinks now it is safe to capture either of the piece, let's check the both variation. Let's say he captures the knight now, so we can play rook g1, saving the rook, and we are threatening the bishop now. So after rook takes h7, we can play queen g3, attacking the rook by the bishop, and also we are attacking the bishop. So black cannot defend both of them. So if he plays bishop to e4, then bishop takes e4, queen f3 check will win the piece for white. And in this position, if bishop captures the rook, then we can play bishop h6, threatening the checkmate. So after rook takes h7, we can play knight g5, which attacks the rook and also removes the threat of checkmate. In either way, we can I think white can win the game. Hope you enjoyed these tricks and traps. If so, please like this video and show your support by subscribing to the channel and press the bell icon to get notified for the new videos. And thanks a lot for watching this video till the end. If you are interested in learning some other chess tricks and traps, please check the video on the chess tricks playlist, which is there on your screen right now. This is Chess Wiser, your wise choice to improve your chess.